Hmm. Hmm. uh, hmm.
What's
Man.
funny? Okay, give me a minute.
Chiquita! Come here, girl.
I am attempting one last time to see if I can get that modded world to work.
Thanks for the raid, Sprocket.
Oh, that's why you're laughing.
Yeah.
So you just start and you get raided. That is funny.
Oh, I should knock. How are you doing, Warberic? It's not here. Over here. Ah.
Okay.
I must get water. Mm.
Start the stream.
I wish it was a bit warmer. It's like on the verge of being ice. Good, I'm new here, and you guys show me this magic you've done. Oh hey, oh, stream together. This is.
Okay, there we go. Shut that off.
Like the goat
Let's
I've been
turn
feeding.
everything else back on.
No, when it was younger.
Turn it on.
It's quite a lot bigger now. I don't know, that's probably like a month from when it was born or something. And also, I got one of the calves for redeem as well. Hmm. Well, let's see. I always fill up my screen with this. There. There's my deep miners. It's all feeding into this one silo, which has a code that reads how much dirty ore is in there. And if it's pretty high, then it stops until it runs pretty low. 2 combustion centrifuges. Which I'm still having kind of problems with its damn code. The sorter is up here.
Alright, that's right. I got the hanger installed. I need to heat this place up.
All with this one chip. It should be the code should be in this one. Yeah. I'm still gonna be changing up the code for it.
Not the mine. I want the tablet. There we go.
I'll mute myself in Discord and mute Mage. So I'm pushing that hash of the building or the name and pushing the actual like iron ore hash. Linking them together right here, comparing them all. This is pretty much how I do my coding. I name whichever section what it's going to be doing. Yeah. And I just don't name the R's, the registers. Oh yeah. Like what I have to change is this, I believe. Yeah. As well as this. Yeah. And this pipe here, exhaust from the combustion centrifuge coming in. Fills it up to 45 megapascals. I'm going to be pulling that hot gas in here into these normal furnaces to just smelt them, but I haven't done that code just yet. And this is the colder pipe out. Let's see. Suppose maybe I should probably show you my code for or some of the code I made. Here, I'm just gonna write this flip flop. Not flip flip. Do this. Let's see. This I still have yet to work on. Da, 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 da. There is this, the rocket code. First time going into rocket, and I immediately just went straight to coding it. I didn't even launch a rocket, but this was on Mars run. And I do have to change something. Right? No, I don't think I need. Wait, what? Is it greater than? Then it jumps to this. It turns it off. Yeah. I definitely didn't need. Let's see. Drop it. Storage. Turn drill on. Turn home, you idiot. Yeah, I mean, I'm not seeing why it exploded. Like, definitely continued launching. Or it definitely continued filling up the pipes that directly connect to the rocket engine. Because that's definitely what burst. I don't know why. And it only happened when it was mining. Lesson. fuck is R0? The fuck is R0? Oh, that. Ah, okay. Hmm. In space, yes. Ah, right here. That's where it fucked up. This, I believe, should be home. Right? Yeah, because then it skips. Yeah. That's what fucked it up. That's what fucked it up, I believe. Branch. Hmm. Wait, actually, how the hell does it come down here? Fuel test. Yes. So if it does not equal destination, then it'll jump back. But if it does equal destination, then it'll jump to fuel test, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Battery test, robot test. Hmm? Check if in space. In space. No, no, it's right. No, never mind. It's right there. Huh. Hmm. Um, let's see. What else? Hmm. I don't know. All tools, no printers, solder, right. Oh, Larry cargo control. How about that? This is the code for my moon base, which I don't really want to switch over to the moon base because mages uh playing on this world. I'm hosting. But uh so like I was printing bulk printing in like all of these items because I used them a lot. And then since this is the cargo area, I was actually sending them into lockers. So it like this function here, uh it linked three different things together: the name, the item, and then the station that the locker is under for that name and item. Uh, then checks if the hand like it's like self-explanatory pretty much. Anything in hand, uh, if it's not equals 0, then item hash same. So it comes over here, and then it just if it's not the correct item hash, then it'll just keep on cycling until it is. And that's also how it finds the station. Goes to the station, and puts it into an empty. Or, yeah. Put item in empty. So it just cycles through the entire locker, sees if when there's an empty slot, puts it in. Move Larry loop. Yeah. Open valve. This is for digital valve. That's how I was getting the items in from the printers. And checks this is to find if there's an empty slot. Because I wanted like 13 items, I think, in a locker. Or stacks of items. Wait till idle, and like it uses the entire 127 lines, though. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 lines extra. Let's see, what else? How about hydroponics, Larry? Also Moon, First World. Got to day 580 before switching to a new game. Yeah. Kind of same exact sort of thing. The name of the group says what it's doing. Checks if it's seeding, then it moves to this. Like, if it's not seeding, then it just moves literally again. Otherwise, harvest will not be mature, so that will work with the preannuals, like pumpkins. Then plants one of the fruits. Then it goes to, move to empty. So it moves to an export bin, or is it import bin? I think it's import bin. And empties the hand, then goes back to the last position, so we're just harvested. And then it, go back, it's up here. I don't know. Wait, where is go back? Oh, no, this is go. I see. Yeah, and wait till idle. Just super easy. This I had an idea, and it didn't work out. I was very disappointed with it. Oh yeah, my moon base is advanced furnace. It used a big glass or window room to heat up carbon dioxide. So I have this. So 2 chips for each of them did 5 alloys. Used, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lines extra. So that's what, 121 lines? Yeah. Now this is... no, it kind of is, yeah. Oh, oof. This sure doesn't explain a lot, but this is effectively comparing temperatures and the pressure for like the high and low settings I have for each of the alloys in this one IC chip. Compares it with the advanced furnace pressure and temperature. Turns them on or off depending on what it is. Yeah, pause input, that's for the volume pumps. Lower pressure turns output, yeah. And then here's all the high temps, low temps, high pressure, low pressure settings I have. Okay. And it's the exact same thing with this, but on the other one for the what? Super alloys? Yeah, super alloys. Well, thanks. Group. Yeah. I don't know why or how, but the super alloy code uses less lines, I believe, or did I just remove the spaces? Nope, the spaces are there. It uses less lines. I don't know how. I literally copied and then pasted on the normal alloy code into this and then change all of these settings, but it just keeps on being less lines. It still works. It still works. I have no idea what is actually like where the lines came from or went to. No, no, 5 and 5. There's 10. 5 and 5. None of the advanced furnace codes have this. This was just my arc furnace one. Yeah. Oh, 87% health. Oh, I got it. Arc furnace stacker. Now this is a lot older. I think. I don't know if this. It kind of looks all right, I guess. I have no idea what this is supposed to do. What? Well, I'm pretty sure was it like the name here. Dinner ingot. Oh, this is a stacker. Ah, it's not the actual arc furnace control. This is arc furnace control. But yeah, I wanted it to be easier to make steel, so that's why I had it limit to 300 gram of mainly for the iron part, but I just had all of it do it. No idea what's up with like the group 1s, group 2, and group 3. No idea what that's about. Wait. Oh. Ah. Okay, I had like 2 chips. That's what I used. This is when I use screws. Still. Oh. Thinking about going beta so you get that train update? Furnace control. Ah, this is where I start learning about the hashes. But yeah, like all of this. This is before I learned about pushing. That's for sure. You got a 74%. I got enough time. But yeah, like what? From basically for like 30 lines was just for name hash, pretty much. And just this little section for the actual furnace control. Oh yeah, I did so for this the alloy or well the advanced furnace, I had it actually show what it's going to be making. Just because I had a dial, so that's what this whole thing is going, right? Setting DB. Yeah, dial setting, yeah, DS. I don't know what. Oh, wait. Oh, was it possible for me to link a hash display to an IC housing? That was been why I have it. Actually, this, huh? I guess I forgot about that. I don't know if there's anything else. Uh, oh, is this? Uh, Still before I learned about pushing. What is this? Ah, wait, I think this is my code for liquefying gases. Step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6. Move forward. No, I don't think no. Ah, some of these things I just can't remember what they're for. Yeah, divides full pressure with lower pressure. It is AC unit, so there's definitely some codes I don't have saved for my moon base. Uh yeah, like a lot of my greenhouse code. And I was working on a satellite dish code, but that's early on. How far did I even get on this? Eh. Yeah, who saves them? uh Mages. Mages. One. Let's see. It's not a whole lot of stuff that's impressive. Let's hear. Like, this is... The only thing here is that. That's all that's in that room at the moment. Oh, well. I guess there's this. I got, I got room for 40 large station batteries, but I'm missing 4 of them. It's 36. This is all my power. It's all wind at the moment. 40 wind turbines. So 8 heavy cable lines. A little starter greenhouse here, which have the plants are all done or fully grown. Just made this jetpack filler a little bit ago. I really should eat. And like, this was, yeah, I'm basically done on here anyways. Yeah. So I'm just gonna unmute Discord and Yes, I am happy that you are coding your or doing your code on stream.
Hey, so you were listening.
I'm muted. I'm not deafened.
I didn't see that. I mean, I could have. I just assumed you pushed the button that deafened and muted yourself.
Hmm. Like I have that little mouse macro button.
Yeah, and typically when you use it, you deafen and mute yourself.
Well, no, well, I deafen or not. I don't deafen. I mute myself on Discord and then I hide the Discord capture on
Gotcha.
stream. So the stream doesn't hear you, but I do. I suppose I should show them a tour of your base.
If you want, sure.
Let me actually eat and drink instead of
I mean,
28%.
your favorite entrance is technically open right now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, I need to check it because I might end up actually having to close it. So let's see here. Because I did recall the rocket. Don't see it yet. Oh, rocket is inbound.
I have.
In fact, you should be able to see it.
Oh yeah. I have gone with Zerillion. Mage has gone with Robot. And Magic, who isn't playing at the moment. Oh, there's a little rocket dot.
It's at 500 meters right now.
Magic is human. We've all decided to do separate bases to see our different play styles. That's Magic's base. He was working on a greenhouse. This is future.
Yeah. Magic and his his power guzzling base.
Yeah. And here's Mage's base. He is oh, there it is. You call it a dwarf, right?
Yeah, dwarven style.
Yeah.
Although, I think you've also called it Hobbit style.
Yeah, Hobbit.
My Hobbit hole.
Mm-hmm. The rocket really should warm up. It's like surrounding like quite a lot,
Yes, I mean,
but it doesn't.
it's kind of sad because like I actually need to warm up that area, and with all that heat, it'd be really nice. All right, rocket has landed. Just to test things. I mean, it looks like it did kind of warm it up a bit because it's negative 133 instead of negative 140 something.
Ah, okay. But yeah, me and Mage were talking about doing a bank and shop idea, and that's what that little two connected buildings were.
Alright.
This is his gas.
Check out the scan head.
He has large insulated tanks behind frames because apparently the frames won't get.
If the tank goes boom, the frames will take the impact.
Like, won't even be damaged.
I imagine they take some damage, but like you're not gonna have a cascade reaction like I had on my
Yeah.
base.
And Mage, he beat me to get a combustion centrifuge running, but I beat him on coding it.
Yes. At the moment, there's no real need for me to code it because our gaming cycles seem to match beautifully with.
What happens?
Our gaming cycles match with the load. So I start it when we start the stream, and I shut it down at the end of the stream and unload it, and it works very nicely that way.
Yeah.
But I admit I should code it because oftentimes I forget to put it back to full throttle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have yours running on NOS yet?
Nope.
Because honestly, that's what I'm waiting for, is having a.
Well, remember you can only have
NOS fuel.
Less than what? 1 megapascal in order for it to not combust.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which again, I want to have the NOS fuel, and then when I do the code's also going to do it where it gets up to speed with regular fuel and then switches to NOS fuel.
Yeah. It would be the inside of the store. So this is where you select what you want to buy. Creative items. Mage and I want to, and Magic. We all want some way to get creative items, like the catalytic filters, which last forever. RTGs as well. So my plan was to actually have
completely done without wind or solar. The upper base is separate, not connected to the bottom base.
Yeah.
That has some wind, just because I think I've only got like a third of the playtime compared to you on this.
Yeah.
I could keep myself alive when they had been streaming without me.
Yeah.
I've taken myself where I don't even rely on that.
So I'm planning on having the shop and bank coded to be like simulate an economy, pretty much. So these would be like this group of stuff right here is all I will be all for items that you sell to the bank via Rocket. So I was planning on having like every once a week, one specific item will be 5 times the normal price for one trade. Then every day there'll be one item at 3 times the price. Then it'll choose between I think 3 and 10 items for every day to be 1.5 times the price. This is to check what the current price is for an item. This is going to be like 1 to 5 items. That'll be half the price every day. Plus 5 of the items that the players have sold to the bank a lot, like about like I don't know 400 stacks of or something recently. Recently would be like the last I don't know 20 days maybe. Kind of iffy about that. Have to figure it out when I work on it again. What?
I thought we said the last 7 days.
That'll keep track of the last 7 days.
Yeah, I thought that's what you said earlier.
Oh no, 5 times every 7 days would be one item being 5 times the price
Mm-hmm. Oh, gotcha. Now I'm.
for one trade. And then 1 to 5 items, it'll select randomly to be not, or the bank won't buy it from you, as well as 5 items that players have sold it, like, I don't know, 1,000 of recently. That's also iffy. Also depends on stack size as well. That suit storage isn't there is my creative suit for me to work on stuff. Right there. And here's here's the silos that holds the items. Haven't put any items in there. As well as the computer to do chips. I currently have I think 15 items. And there's 17 silos. But yeah. Oh yeah. Could I find where I placed one of those blocks? I don't think so. How about I think there was something like right here or something, right? Maybe higher. No. I'm not getting stopped or anything.
I need to process more volatiles.
Oh, storm. Nice. Recharges my batteries.
I'm so glad I put that hangar door then, because it would be very hard to work on the rocket with a storm.
Yeah. I need the GPS cartridge. Okay, I'm a bit too far this way. And already at the base. Nope, this way. Oh man, once I get bulk crafting going, that's gonna be so nice.
That was nice to have on Mars.
Yeah. Mm, mm, let's see. Oh yeah, 53% on that. Uh, uh, so I'll switch to that one out.
Hmm.
Boop.
Nah, that's probably solve it.
Um, all right. Let's start working on that code again. Ooh. Well, good thing I saved it. Okay, let's see. Um, valve.
Heavy cable, heavy cable, heavy cable.
Not gonna use this.
Actually,
Uh,
but have you been there? Because I just realized that due to the limitations of the
equals
umbilicals, this is going to be a bit more awkward than I.
3 valve have item.
Okay. So from the drill
Valve
down into here and then
hash.
there, which means I also have one, two,
Uh,
three, four, five, six additional storages if I wanted.
okay.
There we go. All right. So now let's go print out some more heavy cable. In fact, why I'm waiting. Let's
Flop.
top off the tank. Whoops. Probably should hard code that so it goes in the right direction.
Then opens valve. Yeah, this control C, control V. Mm, C, control V. Oh, I should do X instead.
All right, you're operating. Everything's going fine.
Mm. That should be enough. Yeah. Yeah, that should be enough. Storm is still going. Let's see how the batteries are. All full. Nice. Which, well, wouldn't that mean that I should have even more large station batteries? If I could put like 80 large station batteries for just 40 wind turbines, that would be something.
That would be a lot.
Because like, all the batteries are full, so I'm missing out on quite a bit of storm.
There we go. That makes it much more accessible for the cables.
Oh, storm ended, so I don't have to go back.
There. Now that's got a data feed.
Export. Any errors? Doesn't look like it though. I don't know why it's not continuously going through. I mean, let's see. Boop.
There we go.
A. What the? Definitely had incorrect stuff be put in. Great. I guess here's a question. Does the silo output oldest item first?
Yes, first in, first out.
Okay, good. Oh.
Alright, there we go.
Forgot to refill my air tank. Now let's see.
Oh yeah, so I'm imagining Jay was actually hoping to play out of 4 with us. He didn't say directly, but he did hit me up right as we started doing stationaries instead.
Hold on. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so I lost another power umbilical after I put like a wall to protect it, so I'm now wondering if I accidentally left it connected and that's what's ripping off.
Maybe. Just sending just one item, right? Yeah. So maybe it didn't have any sort of error. Well, the only way to find out is to just keep cycling through this.
Alright, so
Oh, no, see, look at that, there's Cobalt.
let's go map, destination. Yes, you are the scanned one, so set destination. Oh, that was a close one. I almost did something really stupid. I probably should write an indicator light, so that way it shows like there's a light that says if the hangar doors are open or not.
Yeah.
Cool.
I definitely would hate it if an ore that's not supposed to be in the silo gets put into that silo.
So yeah, it does warm up the air, and it also captures the polluted gas. Once I made it a room.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and I guess happy Twitch anniversary.
Oh.
Because I just got the hey, here's your invoice for your
Does that ever
subscription
go
to.
like get off the day? Is
That's where I'm not 100% sure. I think it does get off the day because I think it's based on like a 30-day period.
yeah.
But
Ooh. Thanks for the subscribe. It
Yep.
just went through.
well, I was curious how many months it was, so I looked, and it's like, oh, you've been subscribed for 5 months. Do you want to put that in chat? I'm like, sure, why not?
What do you mean you put it in chat?
I went to your your thing, and it goes, "Hey, you've been subscribed to Creative Luck for
Oh.
oh you kidding me? I could have sworn I attached the drill. I don't see the drill attached. I'm gonna have to bring it home. That was a waste of fuel.
So how about let's hydration. Okay. Gotta empty out this vending machine.
Alrighty. Guess I need to hook this guy up to this guy so I can start making more volatile.
Oh, there's the vending machine empty. Okay. I don't need that.
Let's see how far I can get with these before I start making a lot more.
So what game has Magic been playing? Or is he not?
No idea.
Huh?
He has not told me.
He just sent me a message. It's like once I get sleep figured out, I'll play again, basically.
Yeah, my impression was he was just suffering from sleep debt.
Well, you can't pay it all back at once.
Watch him try.
It'll be amazing if you could. If only if there was some way to tell where it is.
So, I guess this way would be the best way.
Sure is a lot faster if it's just iron that goes through.
Yes.
The very first one to be sorted.
And also the most that you get.
Yeah. Oh, hey, this. Okay. Switching the chutes for window. Because I sure do like my windows.
I need to follow through on my plan to make a false exterior on my base underground and have plants growing in that false exterior.
Oh, that's how you're gonna do your greenhouse?
That's what I'm thinking.
Mm.
So that way you look out a window and it looks like there's a greenhouse outside when it's really still inside.
Yeah. Well, you're kind of close.
Did I hear the rocket land, or was that just something else? Nope, that was the rocket landing. Let's go see what I did wrong with the drill head. Because I thought I attached it, but I clearly didn't.
Just a ton of coal.
Oh, so that's... Yeah, that would make it awkward.
Hmm.
So yes, I technically attached the drill, but I attached it to the wrong side of the data.
Oh, really?
I attached it to the power line.
Ooh. Well, why don't you have the power line data?
Because it's the input power. So you would short your batteries.
Mm. Oh, from like the umbilical? That.
Yes.
Ah.
Alright, so I'm rearranging my batteries, especially since I moved. Like, I did it a certain way because I had to work around the scanner. I've moved that. So now I can rearrange all the batteries as well.
Hmm. Sure, there's a way to make it faster. It'll probably be like via like splitting them up into different sections. Like split into like, I don't know, 3 sections, and then having like uh three more digital valves set to 1 for the closed threshold. That goes into the 3 different sections. Then another 3 digital flip-flops to sort them into like grouped
Alright.
yeah, into groups. But this is fine for now. How many regions are in here? About 500 more.
Okay.
Oh, on like at the start of this Europa run, I found out you can eat seeds, or like force feed someone else seeds. I don't know if it
Oh yeah.
increase.
I think it only works with force feed.
Yeah.
Here, I thought you were going to say, yeah, I learned on this Europa one that you got to keep your battery charged, or otherwise you'll freeze to death. Hey, It's something we all learn along the way. You'll be better prepared for Vulcan and Venus, which is if you don't watch your battery and your waste tank, you will fry. Because you got to worry about both on those planets. Here, at least you only have to worry about your power.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna need a lot more bobble tools because that trip was. No, I'm gonna leave the shaft alone.
Atmospheric. I want to check my waste tank. Okay.
Yeah. I need to do some jetpack filling.
Yeah. Doesn't your jetpack filler already fill your jetpack to like 18 or something?
I'm out of. If it had nitrogen.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thinking I'm gonna just switch it to oxygen.
Well, it seems to be working just fine now. That cobalts went into the coal must have been a fluke or something. Okay, so it should be time to do this. Yeah. I will have to change stuff in here. Yeah. Hmm. Uh, so I've got a link 1, 2, 3. 3 names together. Okay. Or 4. Yeah. Jeez, am I, yeah. Or do I have to be 4? Mm. Oh, hey, my, that, silo that directly comes off of the combustion centrifuges are empty now. Is empty now.
Nice.
Okay. Library. I'll override it to there.
All right, so I do need to charge the battery as well as the fuel tank.
So, temp control.
Lag spike.
Oh yeah. Uh. Yeah. No, it's not temp control.
There we go.
Uh. Hmm. It is.
Oh, of course it needs to be recharged because when I moved the battery, it discharged the battery.
Push. Yeah, there. Okay. So. Fine. No, I don't need any defines. So it's basically just push. Dash. Iron. Push. Iron in. Iron.
All right, let's continue to expand the cache storage.
Iron. Well, it could remove this. Well, that name, if I did iron ingot. Actually, that's not gonna good. That's not gonna really do. Okay.
There we go. Or at least have the pollutant tanks. They're not wired up or piped up or any of that, but they're placed.
800. I'll do.
I'm working at
50.
moving the printers because I do recognize I need to get a ore sorting system up sooner rather than later. the very least, I need to put a silo in.
Yeah. Move SB1.
Alternatively, I could just make a locker full of mining backpacks.
I've got to link 4 names together plus the temp.
Okay.
So I gotta have 5 things linked together. Jeez. Okay.
What are you programming again?
Well, I'm doing pushes for.
Gotcha.
So I need the
Now I know what you mean by linked together.
yeah. I need the name for the ore silo, which is iron. I need the name for the iron ingot silo. I need the name for the volume pump that pumps in, and then also the name for the volume pump that pumps out. And
So, a
the
coding concept that can make it easier, and this was done a lot with the Harveys, is you give them the same name and distinguish them by their hash name. So, you just talked about like you have the iron silo, the iron sorter, etc., etc. You can just say iron and then name all the components iron, and then in your code, when you go to distinguish them, when you do the batch name, they have different hashes. Does that make sense?
device hash, you mean?
Yeah, there's different. They all have different device hashes. So if you name everything related to,
not for the 2 volume pumps that are the same.
okay, that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Also, I have for iron the names. I got iron silo, iron digital valve to send exactly 10 items in. So a full stack of.
But I was just talking about a concept that might save you some of those pushes.
Yeah. Then iron for the furnace name, iron for the pipe analyzer name. So that already has 4 names. Well, I could use just the name iron for the in pipe, and then iron ingot for the out. Like iron would be for the uh, gas input uh, volume pump, and then iron ingot can be for the name for the output pump. So that removes 2 names. I'll have to rename them. That's fine. Wait, what? Nickel ingot. Silver ingot. Lead ingot. Gold ingot. Cyan ingot. Copper ingot. Is it almost done? Not quite, I don't think. Configuration. Yeah, it's not done yet.
Actually, let's move that.
So it brought down from 5 to 3. So a bit.
Okay, that still saves you a little bit.
Yeah. Copper. Control C. Control E. Ingot.
I'm trying to clean up my base a bit.
650. I believe it was silicon next. $950.
Move tool printer next, because that is the second to the last most used printer.
Mm. And then I believe it was gold. $650.
And I want you to know I'm still in my first suit. It has not been damaged or destroyed.
Yeah. Which confirms that the host gets the damaged suit.
Well, that doesn't actually confirm it from my end.
And we're
Because
separate, yeah.
I've also not been basing with you guys, and you guys were the ones destroying my suit.
But like my suit right now is damaged, so.
Okay.
And I
So
think I'm on like second.
it does lead to that whole of it's very possible that they have it where guests don't get damage to their suits.
Yeah. Definitely a bug.
Venus would be a good place to test that, to be honest. Because it's very, very, very easy to get damaged while mining on Venus.
Oh yeah.
Because Venus is very high pressure, and when you mine, that's a vacuum. So if you're not careful, you get thrown around.
Mm. And the last one is nickel. Ingot.
So I was able to enjoy the chaos I caused at my brother's house. Because I tried calling my niece earlier, but she didn't pick up. And
Not even through the
I was
telekinesis or whatever. Not.
she was in a job interview.
Ah.
That's why she didn't pick up. She was having like a panic, like an internal panic attack from the job interview, and apparently that's when I tried calling. But so I get home and I'm doom scrolling, and I come across a clip from Top Gear that involved he goes on scene, and as they're setting up the equipment, he spies someone having inappropriate relations with a donkey.
Mm.
And basically it ends with him looking at the rest of the crew as they get there going, "We're leaving and I don't want to talk about it."
Yeah.
So I sent it to my brother, because when he got deployed to Djibouti, Africa, he talked about how the donkeys are the same donkeys we have here, because we grew up in Southern California where there are wild donkeys.
Okay.
Like, to the point that we had to know where the wild donkeys were so we didn't hit them with our cars, which was a problem. Because, in fact, I avoided the donkey didn't avoid me, and my Tucson had a dent in it because a donkey fell and ran into my car.
Mm.
But when he went to Djibouti, Africa, he's like, yeah, literally on the other side of the world, and I see the same donkeys we have here. So the whole context of that video just made me think of him talking about his Navy experiences with donkeys.
Oh, yeah.
So right after I sent him the video, my niece calls me back, explaining how she was in a job interview and how she was feeling nervous and all that. Her dad recognizes that she's talking to me on the phone and is like, "Why the hell did you send me the video of the donkey?" And I'm just like, "It reminded me of your experiences and you talking about the donkeys when you got back from Djibouti." He goes, "That's exactly what went through my head when I saw the video." My niece is just like, "Hive mind." And my brother goes, "You need to send that to Bobby, nephew." And then Bobby watches like, "Why did you send me that?" And next thing you know, it's his wife gets involved, and I just got to see the chain of chaos.
Wow.
Which, on my end, the funny part for me is my brother's like, "Why'd you send this to me?" And then immediately when I go, "Well, because of this," he goes, "Yeah, that was literally what I thought when I saw it." Like, okay, so me sending it to him, it's because we had the exact same thought. Him sending it to everybody else and getting everybody else involved was him spreading the chaos. My niece was like, "Are you enjoying the chaos that you started?" I'm like, yes, I am. Because it was like 20 minutes of chaos.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
Mm. Next, let's see.
Oh yeah, probably time to put another thing of ice into the...
20 megapascal should probably be plenty of a heat bank for the furnace.
What?
20 megapascal of that centrifuge exhaust furnace, like the little bit that the furnace has access to. 20 megapascal should be plenty for a bit for it to do some smelting before getting too cold.
Probably. Especially if you're using, how much did he say? Deep mined ore. Oh, that's why I was not doing it evenly. In any case, once I balance this out, this should be enough to get my rocket back into the sky, mining volatile ice. I just have to get it another 5%.
Mm. Ah, I gotta define the silo. I don't think there's anything else I have to define. Yeah. Yeah.
Let me a bit.
No, I gotta. Okay, look at this. Okay. I should really come into here as well. Let me get food. These potatoes have definitely gotta, or had a lot of time being like done growing.
You get there, they're all wilted.
No. Let's see. Atmo, how much liquid is in there? Good amount of liquid.
Poor kid. Let's go change my battery. It looks like a nuclear battery will last me a total of 3 hours. We're at the halfway point.
Mm.
And I don't like my battery below 50%.
So where would you say that you're in or at now? Early game still? Mid game?
I'm mid-game. I'm mid-game with some late-game item.
Hmm. So you don't really go by what you have automated.
Oh no, that's part of the stuff I'm agreeing I don't have a lot automated, so that's why I'm like, nah, I'm mid. I do have some things automated. There's something like, I don't know why, but my gas gen shut off, and could really benefit by having a monitoring system that says, hey, the gas fuel generator shut off, and here's why. It would also be good if it could turn itself back on when the reason is there.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I'm mid. I'm getting to late game. I'm also trying to make my base clean.
Hmm.
Because like I'm actually making a printer room right now.
Yeah.
I do have some automation.
I still consider myself early game. Oh yeah, we did have a brutal start, didn't we?
Yep. I'm doing rockets. It's kind of hard for me to say I'm early game when I'm doing rockets.
What the hell? Okay. Peak. Audio. Audio.
Let's pull the power cable umbilical cord back. Open up the hangers.
Try for the gold, lol, and beta. What do you mean, try for the gold?
So in beta right now with the terrain mod, deep miners don't get everything. You have to actually locate the veins and deep mine them.
Ah.
So he's trying to go find a deposit of gold ore that he can slap a deep miner on and get all that gold.
Okay. There.
That's the correct one. Set location. Make sure. Yes, I can now see the miner. I can
Good.
see
CS1.
cargo. Shut that off because I don't want you draining.
CS1.
Alright.
Peak.
That is open. I'm going to double check because I'm a little paranoid because things have not been going as expected today. At work, I kept feeling like every move I made was the wrong move with the laser.
Yeah.
I got so frustrated and downhearted. I'm like, fine, I'm going to just treat myself like I'm an effing noob. And new layer of difficulty. What about no vein? I don't know about no veins. I haven't actually played around with the beta on that much. I just have been reading about it. But I kept feeling like every move I made was the wrong one. Like when I was supposed to go left, I went right, and vice versa. And finally, I said, "All right, go back to the basics." And I'm like, "Okay, first step: make sure I have the focal length correct. Make sure I'm putting it at the right height." Ramp test, yeah. Let's do a ramp test. We'll do a phase pulse second, but let's just do a ramp test. It was way off. I'm like, wait, what? Supposed to be a 2-inch. Oh, that's right. That's right. The spacer I used was for a 2.5-inch, not a 2-inch. It's a bit. My boss and I got very confused at first until we realized the lens that came with the thing wasn't actually a 2-inch. It was a 2.5-inch. So I used the 2-inch spacer instead of the 2.5-inch. It made it worse. And this is the point where I felt like everything was getting worse. I do the ramp test and find out that it was a 4-inch lens. Our lenses got mixed up in the process. Wildew was planning on small miners to bedrock anyway. Okay. By the way, Timmy, I only caught like 5 minutes of your stream before I had to get back to work. Were you aware that it sounded like you were talking to yourself because the other person, if you were hearing them on Discord, your chat couldn't hear their conversation?
Oh. So that's what that was? Okay.
So that's going.
Mm,
It's not the best way to do them, but I really don't feel like moving all the metals over to get to the iron.
I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be...
I had no Discord sound and wasn't ready to fudge it. Okay.
a fudge, like, you mean, like, you weren't ready to try and capture the Discord and find out it's not working? Or... Is that what you meant?
I'm assuming that's what he means. I just wanted to double check because like we have Bill, who isn't here right now, sadly, who usually lets us know when our setups aren't right because half the time we'll be like, "Oh, everything was set up yesterday." Well, I can get that. I mean, we had a lot of help from Bill in the beginning.
Yeah.
If there's time at some point, we can help you with how to set that up. Because we've even helped each other a bit where, like, I initially had it where I had to select the individual Discord to make it work, and then Creative showed me a way to just do any Discord.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was looking for that feature. Well, you know, we kind of believe in helping each other out because you'll probably know something we don't, and hopefully you'll help us if we need help. And
Mm,
oh,
so if R1 equals 500, jump to empty.
all right, break out the
Empty and
mining drill.
Uh,
I hate how you can't have wires or go through chutes.
oh yeah.
You can have wires go through pipes, but not through chutes. I want the console mod, but beta. I still need to play around with the console mod. Like I have it downloaded and installed, but I haven't played on a single player world to mess with it.
Not equals.
We've been doing multiplayer, and we've been having issues getting mods working on multiplayer.
Yeah. Anything in furnace?
Oh, I'm gonna need a heavy cable. I don't have a heavy cable over here.
Doesn't equal 0, then it can jump.
Only at corners.
Empty. Okay, otherwise. Oh yeah. 2 valve. Need 1.
Wire through chutes. Oh. Let me see then, because no, let's get the cable.
0 is open.
Oh yeah, you can do it through a corner.
What, the consist mod? Can we go, or can...
No, shoots. You can actually have a cable go through a chute if it's a corner.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The problem is every time we need a cable to go through a chute, it's
Straight
not a
path,
corner.
yeah. Hmm.
Because like here, I was even going, oh no, prop. Actually, let's see if I can make that work.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah, it still wants to be a. Oh no, that won't work because it's 2 cables, not 1.
It shouldn't be.
Okay.
It should be 10 and press.
I'll start a video as well soon. Well, we wish you luck, Timmy.
I see Puma's been playing Terraria.
I feel bad that we didn't finish that, but it's like I'm trying to regulate myself, so it's kind of hard to just play one game continuously.
Yeah.
When it's like, I mean, Stationeers were kind of doing that, where it's like, no, I still want to do other games too. I feel really bad that I haven't been able to play Aska or Breath of the Wild in like 2 weeks because life has just gotten in the way.
Yeah. If it doesn't equal 0, then we'll go to check temp and press. Otherwise,
I think most people understand though when it's like, yeah, grandma's 99, she's not long for this world, and I'm playing emotional support human for my wife, my mother-in-law, and my grandmother at this point.
yeah.
It does make me feel good that my daily visits to grandma like bring a smile to her face each time. My mother-in-law was even talking about how she mentioned to the 99-year-old that I was going to be coming by today, and it made her face light up. Like she's been having a really hard time, so if I can bring her a little bit of joy, it's worth it. All right, so I'm going to need a lot more shoots.
3 is 1 open. Right, yeah.
Was liking the idea of logic only and 0 IC challenge. Yeah. I'm very pleased that that Discord or that Reddit discussion has been so successful. Because a lot of people have had a lot of input in that.
YSSPN.
I know Creative would probably enjoy the automation only challenge.
Though
Because like what I'm doing right now would be forbidden because I'm manually smelting ore.
Well, wouldn't that mean that you can't do anything? Yeah, you can't manually smelt or use the advanced furnace.
Oh, you can use the advanced furnace, but you just have to have it where like
It's coded. It has to be coded.
yep, everything has to be coded.
Yeah. But there's gotta be, you gotta be able to use something. So you've got to be able to use, like, I don't know, the arc furnace or something. And you have to be able to get to the point of actually having stuff for IC chips in order to code stuff.
Technically,
Mm,
you don't need IC.
mm,
You can use dumb logic and levers.
mm. Levers? What do you mean levers?
You can use a lever, a logic reader, and a logic writer to control stuff. That would count as automation.
That's just changing, like, moving the button off of the device onto a different switch.
I was thinking, and Timmy was kind of thinking the same thing, where it's like, once you get to where you can do proper IC, then yeah, you do proper IC. But until then, yeah, I mean, it might be just moving the switch off something else, but it counts.
That doesn't really count for me. Automation is like my advanced furnace code sort of thing.
Yes.
Okay. Um,
The other option is you make a laptop with an IC editor and an IC chip and housing part of the starting equipment. So you start with the ability to do IC from literally the start. But you only get one IC chip at the start.
so you have to constantly change it. Yeah, that I can claim. That
You could get behind.
is automation, yeah. Because then all it is you have to keep on changing the code. Then name one temperature.
Do you know how to change starting conditions? I don't. But we could always cheese it and just do like we did on this one.
Yeah, spawn in items. Like we right off the bat, like with a brutal start, we look just copied what was inside of the crate for each of us.
And then we also did a bit where the game kind of doesn't do a good job of, hey, he started as the alien species, but they didn't give him a huge tank of breathable air.
Yeah.
So we did the equivalent for each of the starting.
Yeah, and gave you a nuke battery.
Which, like, the interesting part is after actually playing through this, you get more starting materials with your water and your gases than a nuclear battery does for me, because a nuclear battery only gives me 3 hours of life.
Okay. And I was definitely breathing a lot longer than that. From that
Yeah.
one tank.
Because I'm like, that makes me feel a little bit better about getting the nuclear battery from the start. Is yeah, that's literally only a 3-hour charge. All right.
So,
Do I? You know what? It's too cold on this planet to do that. So we'll just use the ice crusher for now. Much as I want to do the blender room, right now it's not practical.
swimming pool.
Could a yes? In fact, I think the lore is that's their home world.
Yeah. It's less than. It's less than. And the pipe. Actually, I don't really need the pressure. It's just the temp. Yeah.
Let's go check how the mine. Cargo storage is only 28% full.
Might.
I thought it might, but never found lore. To be honest, I'm not even sure if it's proper lore or if it's just headcanon.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people talk about it that way. For all I know, it was something that was discussed in one of the developers' blogs.
I think I'll have to do that actually. Yeah. So that's kind of the temp check. So then,
Maybe that's a cool idea for a series. Yeah. I mean, if I could ever get enough time and mental space to do the series I wanted to do, that would actually be a good addition to it.
handheld scanner.
Yeah, the hand scanner is something that's there, but it doesn't do anything. The only way you can get a hand scanner is to spawn it in creative, and it doesn't do anything. It's probably an abandoned item.
Check. And
Because there's several abandoned items where they started to develop it and then they changed their mind. Oh, my other ideas? So I actually have a test center where I actually built a test chamber on Venus, and it's a nice large complex that's very well lit. It's got access underneath, and I was originally going to do that as training videos. So each video would be me tackling another basic concept of stationeers as if it's my training to go to space.
Mm.
And the company would be Space Y, with like Cent Short is the CEO, and several other Elon Musk jokes on that one. Short and Cent. Yeah.
Jump to.
I would then build a moon base where the whole point of the moon base is kind of like my original moon base. You know, Scavengers Rockets pre-rocket update. Yes, I miss that. Because I actually did play pre-rocket update, and I miss the salvage unit because you would get such weird stuff. And pre-trade update was another one where you could get weird stuff from the traders. Oh, we're in ads, or I'm in ads. All right.
I'll be in on.
All right. So, with that all hooked up, I need to redo the ice crusher. It's not going to just be volatiles anymore.
R6. Wait till empty. And then those fries. C, Control V, 0. There.
So here's our oxygen.
Open this row.
Yeah, I need to go get another.
Yeah. Okay. Control C. Ooh. No. No.
Are you back from the ads?
Silo. LBN. R7. Make on. Silo. Quantity.
All right. So yeah, I have a very nice testing facility. You can go underneath to look like it's really nice to do tests there because it's got a false floor, so you can go under and mess with all the cables and pipes. And it was meant to be a tutorial series where I show people how everything works, its limitations, what you can do and what you can't do, all framed in, no, it's my training for Space Y. Then it was to go to the moon and build a supply base on the moon. And then it was always hinted that I'd be going to Mars after the moon. But then when I launched to go to Mars, I play tin can in between. Use reinforced.
But this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember actually. It's something that can take the pressure of.
Control C.
So yeah, I think I did use reinforced. But I was going to play tin can between the moon and Venus, where I also read a note from the CEO that he was tired of all my jokes. So he actually sent me to die, but I managed to escape and survive on Venus. Having me go to Vulcan and have the alien there, that would be an interesting one.
Okay.
Because like one of my original plans was to play a few games like Lawnmower Simulator. Be like, hey, I lost my job, so now I'm having to mow yards to make a living. And then oh man, California banned gasoline mowers, so now I have to get another job. And it's Power Wash Simulator.
So,
I'm going to try. I'm intimidated by Vulcan. One thing to keep in mind about Vulcan, and this will probably make you a little bit more intimidated, and I don't mean it to do that. You've got to watch out for the fact that it's hot and volatiles. So oxygen will auto ignite with the volatiles. So keep that in mind. When you set up your arc furnace, you're going to want to set up the arc furnace either to smelt gold at night or where you capture the gases from the arc furnace.
Yeah.
I'm sure Creative already knows. It's like Mage is just going to set up his arc furnace in a box and capture all the gases and put them in a tank. One, they're going to be much colder gases, and he'll be able to use that for cooling. No post. Yeah. Actually, yeah. That tells me you watch Shadow and Splitsy play on Vulcan, which I wish they would go back. I enjoy their interactions. But actually, you still have the poop and scooch because they exhale nitrous, and nitrous will still explode in contact with the hot volatiles.
Yeah. Check pressure.
Oh, that's right. I came to check. All right, 46% full.
And name more.
Worse. Well, I've basically said what you need to do if you're on Vulcan is pop a hole in your waste tank and just use a ruptured waste tank, because as Creative has demonstrated many, many times, the amount you exhale, it will burn, but it's not enough to cause much damage. So if you just have the waste tank vent to space, especially for him, since it's going to be the excess that he's venting is going to be volatiles as opposed to, venting oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, he can just get away with poking a hole in his waste tank and
Does that even
not worrying about capturing it. I believe so. The bit that I do not know is I don't know if it allows the waste to flow back. Wait, do their filters dump volatiles into their waste? No, the filters don't dump the volatiles into the waste. What dumps the volatiles into the waste is your air conditioning. If your suit is too hot, the way it cools down is to bleed your breathing gas into your suit to cool it down. Stream elements deleted. Oh, I see why it deleted it. I will repost what he said. And I will put a space between the period, because basically it thought you were trying to send a link.
Wait dot do.
Yeah, so it thought it was a link.
Oh, will it delete yours if you did a link? No, I don't think so.
How is there a way to avoid popping? So there's several ways to avoid popping. The if you're quick, you can you're quick and lucky. What you do is you collect enough stuff to make a pipe bender, and then you can make a pipe utility that holds gas. Although there is an even simpler way where you just set up, you real quickly build a 1x1 cell. You have 2 active vents and some pipe. You have 1 active vent lead to the exterior, and in fact I can show it because I did a similar concept on this base. But you run about 3 pipes away from the 1 active vent going to the atmosphere. You turn it on, you fill it up, you shut off the active vent, and then you remove the 2 end pipes, and the middle pipe will burst. And then you can hook it back up, and then you have a free passive vent. On the other active vent, you do a loop of pipes, and you use them as a tank. So when you go to poor man's passive vent, yep, which I have right out there.
Yes.
But what you also do is you put another active vent with a loop of pipes, and then you close the airlock. You vent it. So now there's no atmosphere. This is when you would empty your waste tank and then turn on the other active vent. It would suck it up and put it into the pipe. Because one thing to keep in mind, let's see here. Let's look at this guy.
That's something else.
These don't hold much. They only hold what? We did the math on it. 100 moles. But right here we go. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. It has 64 liters of capacity. That's 7 pipes. If you have 7 pipes, it can hold an entire cylinder with room to spare. So what you do is you set up that system, and remember, your waste tank, it maxes out at 4,000 kPa. Pipes can go much higher. So you get like 5-ish, 6-ish waste tank dumps into those 7 pipes. And hopefully at that point you have a system to recycle everything. Take the breathable gas back in, separate the waste from it, cool it back down, and then you have breathable air again. But that is how you avoid trying to do all, the poop and scoop and stuff like that. And if you have more people, it kind of makes it easier to set something like that up and get to the point where you have a base where you can recycle the air. It's also very... You try to get it set up on Vulcan where you only go out at night. Okay, what's breathable? The N2O will burn it all out. That's a solid point that my brain forgot to consider, because I was saying breathable air on the whole. Yeah, you have to remember that breathable air for creative right now is different than it is for magic. But you're right. In that environment, creative's going to have to be very careful, because if you go onto Vulcan, the hot breathable air is going to go into the waste tank, and the NOx is going to go into the waste tank. So the waste tank is going to get hotter much faster, but it will still be breathable for him, because in fact he doesn't have to worry about removing the waste. Wait, yeah, he would, because if you burn NOS, it makes pollutant, right?
No. Wait. Yeah, wait. No, it doesn't. Not nitrogen and oxygen. No, not oxygen. Carbon dioxide.
Okay, so you do at least get carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
So you would still have to clean the breathable air, but there is so much volatiles that, yeah, the NOS will burn itself out.
Alright.
All right.
But if it equals 1, then...
Come over here.
Oh.
300. 60
minutes.
full.
Press.
You have. Alright, do I have regular pipes in here? No, I do not. I need regular.
Volume. 19. 1.
Alright, I'm going to cheat for now,
No, not pipe on.
because why I'm putting in this gas sorting system, it's going to be custom made for just this gas for now. Your assumption is more volatiles than NOS. I think filter management would limit that. No, it's from empirical evidence that it's not an assumption, because Creative is dealing with that on other things, and we get to see, like, when he's in a breathable atmosphere without a suit, he experiences the issue we're talking about, right?
For some reason it's not igniting. It was igniting before, because I have carbon dioxide and nitrogen. There's no printer in this room.
Okay.
There's nothing that can
But yeah,
make a spark.
but we've been talking about it, and he has experienced his waste of nitric oxide burning in the air that he's breathing.
Okay. Wait, I know what caused it to ignite before.
Okay.
Pipe or the heater.
Yeah, that could do it.
So now I have the room as 145 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, that's a bit toasty.
It definitely.
But yeah, it turns out he doesn't generate NOS super quickly.
Yeah. At least it wasn't hot enough for items to be deleted.
Oh, your belching fire. The bit I've teased him about is that if I was human, his breath would knock me out, literally.
I suppose Timmy missed that, huh?
Possibly.
Well, I got a good amount of carbon dioxide and nitrogen.
So, part of me is even going, okay, so this one we're building separate bases to show off our building style. But it would be very interesting for us to make a single base that actually has to accommodate the two different biologies.
Yeah.
Let's going to need a lot of pipes.
So I'll definitely need a nitrogen filter and a carbon dioxide filter.
Oh yeah, I'm going to need to make some filters too. And we are going to, instead of make a robust system, we are just going to make a custom built solution for this event for now. We will make it a more robust and filter everything later.
Yeah.
Because right now I'm just having to worry about separating oxygen, or not oxygen, volatiles from pollutant.
Hmm.
So I'm going to design the system for that unique purpose. So the filtered pollutant will come out of one pipe, and the unfiltered, I say unfiltered is that's what it's called, but it's technically filtered at that point. Volatiles will come out the other pipe. Okay.
Okay, so what? So it has to auto ignite at 30 degrees Celsius because the wall heater was the spark or thing making the sparks to ignite the fuel mix. So yeah, it's gotta auto ignite at 30 degrees Celsius. So the Stationeer's wiki must be outdated.
Oh yeah, it's outdated.
Yeah.
Look up wind turbines.
Well, didn't they change that not long ago?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, look up wind turbines and see if they changed it in the wiki.
Oh.
I do wish they would change the network analyzer to display the proper power usage, because it's very deceptive on wall heaters and stuff like that. It will show the base power usage, but not the load power usage.
Hmm.
And it gets so many people, and it's like, I was helping someone the other day, and they're like, "Oh yeah, where you?" I'm like, "Why are you not using your furnace exhaust to heat up your base? Why are you using 2 wall coolers?" And they're like, "Oh, it's only 20 watts to run 2 wall coolers." I'm like, "No, it's not." And they're like, "Oh, let me show you." They pull out the network analyzer and like, see, 20, 10 each. And I'm like, put them on their own network. And they're like, "You know what? I'll show you." And they're like, "Look, it's 200 or 2,400 watts right now. I'm going to shut them off and then look and oh, oh my God, you were right." Like, yep, it's deceptive. It just tells you the base unit, not the load use. It's like, yeah, two wall heaters consumes a lot of power.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. Jeez, I am almost out of lines with all my spaces in between stuff, so I'm gonna have to remove some.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot more pipe. Okay.
Mm, eh, eh,
Wow. Well, to be fair on my silicone use, I did make 10 reinforced. force tank today.
Yeah.
It does. You ran into that today with Ratchet, and I just stopped arguing.
It's basically this. C, Control V. 1. Pipe.
Oh, that's right. You were there when that conversation happened. That was funny when they he's like Mage, and I'm like Timmy, and they're like, oh, it's so cute to see them reunited. that was kind of funny. And I'm gonna need to make more steel.
Control C.
I need to check my power because it looks good, but yeah, it looks like it shut itself off. Which, to be fair, I'm going to be running into a problem soon. Yeah, that's a problem.
9. 3. Max press by 2.
Well, luckily I have coal to get me by until I get more fuel. Because I'm getting terribly, terribly low on that's actually could be the painful part.
Greater than.
My combustion centrifuge uses fuel too. In fact, it uses that same fuel.
This name 2 on.
How's this coming along?
I was emergency trying to fix the steel issue on that save. Then today I realized how low on fuel when I started searching for welders.
Yeah. There is a good reason why I try to get the arc welder up and running as soon as I can.
1. J. Control C. Control B.
Let's go make more steel.
Yeah, these checks if there's enough ore in the silo. If there is, then good. Checks if there's. If the input pipe is on, it checks if the output pipe is on. And then it goes through this. Now, do I trust this? Why not? I'll be watching it like a hawk, but still.
There we go. Trying some more pipe. And why I'm doing that, I'm actually going to go check something because I haven't checked it in a while. Which is probably a really dumb thing that I haven't checked it in a while.
What is good?
Number of miners. Depends on your playstyle. Ooh, yeah, that's getting kind of high at
I
0.6.
will say 8. But then again, I haven't
As-
fully utilized my 8 yet to see if it's keeping up or not.
And meanwhile, I'm running 2.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I've talked about supersizing and running a lot more than 2.
Yeah, you talking about having 4. NOS
Or combustion centrifuge.
NOS combustion centrifuges, so that'd be 40 deep miners. Well, I know
And that's
I
the
had
trick is
4 on the moon. It wasn't enough. I had to wait for resources to be printed or mined.
because it also depends on how you build, because this is making more than enough steel to keep me busy. But I have a very different build style than Creative does.
Yeah. Indoor.
So that should be good enough to. All right, let's go see how the mine 86%.
Oh, I already had. No, I didn't. Okay.
My drill head is at 91% quality.
Well,
Uh oh, quantity, not quality. That scared me for.
mm,
Drill condition is 0. Doesn't seem right.
well, the faster drills do go out faster.
No, it's a standard drill, and it's drilling fine.
Hmm.
So I'm thinking that might be like even the hash name is 0. So I'm thinking it's a server bug.
Okay. Ooh. Mm. Opposite
Ugh.
left. Doesn't exactly work.
88%.
So flat wall.
90%.
Oh, scanning still.
No, no, I'm mining. Okay, Vulcan sounds fun, but maybe another time when I feel more comfortable. That is more than okay. Do what you're comfortable with. I think Vulcan is rather fun. I think Venus is rather fun, but I also do know I've done them and know what I'm doing on them, so I feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
Of course, I also have a background in real life that makes some of these things kind of like phase change. Never struggled with phase change. I literally designed phase change system in real life.
I wonder. How much has this room cooled off, if any? About 10 degrees. Okay.
All right. Tight.
It was definitely quite a bit of NOS that got ignited. Or super fuel.
I don't mind learning, but those are a bit extreme. I have a decent understanding of pressure system from submarine. Oh, nice. But yeah, I would recommend doing a setup on a easy planet where you can basically build test chambers to your liking that simulate what you'll experience. So that way you can pace yourself and see, hey, how long can I be at max temperature on Vulcan before I need to GTFO? But you do so by just heating up a single room to that temperature and then get in it and see what it takes and, do trial and error that way.
Yeah.
And that way, if it goes, it's like, oh, no, it's going bad, you can just leave the airlock and be fine. As opposed to the whole, I've died 17 times on Vulcan today, and I'm still trying to figure out what to do.
On the moon, I had my Stirling engine room hot enough that like all the batteries in my tools and my tool belt got destroyed.
Oh shit! That was bad. That was bad.
And I believe most, if not all of them, were nuclear.
I'm big on the idea that 2 or 3 new pieces could provide nuclear power semi-realistically.
Yep. In fact, Creative has heard me talk about it. I've talked about the idea of let's see here. Let's see if I
The superconductor cables.
No, something turbine generator. They don't produce much power, but if you make enough of them, they can. And what you can do is you can make a vertical column of the turbine generators. And if I'm wondering, could I have a liquid at the bottom? Like, let's just use pollutant, or let's use water, since water is a realistic concept. If I have a bunch of water down at the bottom of a tower, and I use heaters to heat that water up enough to turn it to steam, that steam's got to go somewhere. It's going to go up, and you run that through the turbines. You have vents then take that to another room, which then cools it off. The water precipitates back out and then gets pumped back into the original room. That's a steam turbine. That's how things work. And then you just take an RTG and plug it into the heater, and boom, there's your realistic nuclear power plant. But yes, I would love to actually have them do nuclear.
Use a sec.
Yeah. Because, realistically, that's probably what I would do, is have a radiator in the liquid and use my furnace gas to heat it up. Or, since I've been using gas generators, it's waste tank.
Traditionally, your primary coolant.
The thing I would love for them to implement is liquid metals.
Yeah, just have a room hot enough to liquefy metal?
Well, like, I would use a liquid metal as my primary coolant loop for the nuclear reactor.
Hmm.
But you know, we have those in real life, but they're salt reactors.
Salt reactor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oxygen not included as a thing that's called salt reactor as well.
Yeah. Yeah, liquid salt.
Oni is my most played game. I like what is it now? 1,604 hours. Mm. It's not interior door, it's just door. Mm.
All right. Oh, that's right. You're probably full by now.
It doesn't say what temp
Yep.
it goes up to.
All right. Stop by. Get off the miner. Get off that for now. Map. On my landing pad. It is open. And you have plenty of fuel, plenty of power. Yep, plenty of power. And let's come home.
Mm. My data. Nope, I have my data chip on me. Since Mage isn't here to on my base to steal the data chip.
Alright.
This is where the sensor will go. This is where the APC will go. Hmm. Oh,
Hmm.
my waste canister is like nearly 4. Wait, no. Oh. Wait.
Okay. So it only filled up about 4 minutes ago.
3,700 degrees Celsius. Hmm.
5 kilometers.
Short canister.
Oh, it looks like we lost Timmy. Or at least I lost Timmy.
Oh yeah. Oh, Tim was chatting mine.
Yeah, I just noticed he was in your chat the whole time. Okay, at one point he was in mine. That's...
Yeah.
He did also say he was going to start his own.
Yeah. Ah, shoot. No, I didn't.
Alright, 1 kilometer left.
You want any liquid canister smart?
At the moment I don't have a use for them, but that doesn't mean I won't.
I accidentally printed 3 of them.
I mean, my recommendation would be hold on to them because at some point I will be getting water, and then you can come use them to transfer some of my water to your base.
Mm.
Oh, I'm starting to see particle effects.
What do you mean particle effects?
My rocket has landed.
Ah. Search. Cable coil.
Pull all the fuel out because we don't want it freezing in here.
Okay. This is that one.
Plus, I can use this fuel to refill my gas fuel generator.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm assuming what happened was it was just because of that, or me turn on the heater and then immediately fireball my breathable room, and then the waste tank got warmed up enough so that the NOS in that ignited. So it was like 3.6 kPa or MPa at 3,700 degrees Celsius. So I need area power controller. I'm gonna need more heavy cable.
Alright. The system is working. We are separating the pollutant from the volatiles.
Via condensation.
No, we're just using a filter.
Okay.
The pressure differential is abysmal, so at some point I probably need to put in pumps.
Yeah. Oh. My silos definitely, or combustion centrifuge definitely. Yep, they stopped. Why? Only got to 40, or, yeah, throttle 40. And then when I put it down to throttle 0 and then turn it on, reset the chip, and it's gonna work just normally how it's supposed to, or it'll work as expected. Decrease.
Ooh. That's what I want to see, it just wasn't expected. Let's put it right here. There it is.
Now it's at 40 and stresses it all the way up.
Yeah. The pressure regulator is not keeping up. So
Okay, sensor
gas mixer.
4, and there's set 0, 0. Cycle. Okay.
Alright, that should make my fuel go a little bit further. Alright, it's almost emptied there. We can close the cargo. Shut off the cargo.
Do.
To be fair, I mean, it looks like I'm not gaining that fast of pressure, so maybe the system is working at a pretty decent rate. Maybe not, because it's only moved 8 moles of flute.
Test event.
Alright.
I shouldn't need this. I don't think. Maybe I will. Need to vent.
With my fondness for using turbo pumps, I should really look into upgrading the power systems. But at the same time, the turbo pumps aren't continuously running.
Yeah. $300. Yeah. That needs a lot less. What pressure does the room have to be in order to prevent the furnace from radiating, like vacuum or whatever?
Trying to remember. But at the moment, I'm trying to hurry up and get this thing installed.
Okay.
I want to say 50 is a decent number.
Mm.
I think it's actually as low as 20.
Okay. Let's see. And then use the welding torch to ignite. Okay.
Too many turbo pumps.
Your power went out.
Yep.
Hmm. Oh.
Let me see how bad that affected my combustion centrifuge. Because that really does not like it when you lose power.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I put 20 moles of volatiles into the furnace room section and ignited it, so now it's up to, after emptying it some of the oxygen. So it's 26 kPa at 81 degrees Celsius.
Let's see here.
So I could leave. I want.
So mine is currently at a pressure of 39.1 kilomoles. I mean, kilopascals.
Okay.
My advanced furnace technically is convecting to that room, but it was also pulling in the same amount. So like right now my furnace is actually radiating 8.57 kilojoules, but it's got a temperature of 795 to it.
Okay.
Why the gas in this room is 796. So
Okay.
and the radiated power is dropping. So I think I actually need more.
Ooh.
I mean the basic idea is it's not so much to keep it from radiating, it's to get it where they're equal.
Okay. So while it warms up, I'll have to just watch it. Make sure it doesn't.
Alright, those turbo pumps really don't actually speed up. probably speed it up if I put it that.
Need more shoots. Oh, they're not.
So again, not very useful at the moment.
Okay.
All right, so really the ice crusher you might look at.
Hmm.
I don't have enough copper.
Well, no, isn't that weird? Hmm.
Turn this out. Okay. Oh yes, I remember what I was going to go check.
Hmm. Aye, aye.
45.7. Lot of carbon dioxide and quite a bit of pollution.
Okay. Okay. Stuck on wood.
I do need to figure out what's actually causing this guy to shut off. No, that's actually kind of obvious what's causing it to shut off. The temperature is. I need to do a better AC.
Hmm.
I mean, at 57% pressure efficiency, but the waste tank has a 72 kilopascal at a -10, while the room is 92 at 37.
Now, why does it cycle only through 4?
Yeah, the AC is doing something funky.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that is weird.
Close enough. I'm not going to bother spooling it back up.
Ooh.
So goals for next time is I definitely need to get a storage system for the ores.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Oh, is it because there's not enough?
Plastic sheets.
This is for gold. That is why. Okay. Okay.
So are you going to say hi, Bill, or not?
What? What do you mean?
Well,
Oh,
if
Bill's.
Twitch isn't lying, Bill's entered the chat.
Hmm.
I was hoping he would at least say hi.
Yeah. Well,
You have
the
redeemed.
default redeems.
Stretch, yeah. You still have to set them up, but yeah. Oh, actually, thank you, Bill, for that. Oh, I needed that stretch. I don't know if those snap, crackle, and pops came over the mic or not. Ooh, they were loud here.
I have been fighting my internet signal.
All night. Oh, my apologies.
Okay. It's gonna be roughly 1 atmosphere in here.
Okay.
Get me out of here. Get me out. Holy crap, my waste tank. Hmm. Jeez, it's still in. I switched it out for an empty one.
Yeah, so some of my goals for next time is getting an ore sorting system, finish the dedicated printer room, and I will probably also make a dedicated furnace room and do a better job of doing the pressure regulation.
Where's these? His dog. The
Oh,
dog decided.
at least the dog slept on it and
Oh.
didn't decide to use it as a chew toy.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be honest, when I read my brother has a dog and he leaves it with me, my initial go-to was, oh, did the dog just thus pulling the cable cord, knocking over the box, and a lot of fun act. Yeah, that not fun.
We got 5 sorters for you to use. I printed them before. I was like, oh, I'll try the digital valve or the
Okay.
digital stuff.
Well, that would be helpful. All right. All right. At least have cleared the line.
Hmm.
So yeah, we can finish out the printer room. Which one of the things I want to sort of do when I do the building out the rooms is actually give them their own power network, so to speak, where they have their own battery.
Mm.
So that way, if something does go sideways, they function still.
Yeah.
Also, likewise, I can shut them all down independently where they're not consuming power when they're not being used.
Yeah, it is pretty close to Herbie feeding time.
Yes.
But hey. Oh, where is it? It's not gonna have power.
I'm going to need to get wire cutters to when I eventually. Oh, actually, no, I could have got away with not using the wire cutters. They already had a splicing point made.
My first irony get out of this system. Haha. I'm pretty sure the next one's pretty close by too. Yep, they're just sent out. Opened up the valve. It's gonna let another 10 through.
All right.
Okay. Looks like the temperature in that room is like 940 degrees Celsius
Yeah, that's good temperature.
and climbing. Is I am inputting what, like almost 2000 degrees Celsius gas in 1939, yeah. And it's got a long ways before that gets filled up. Jeez. Thanks to just one pipe regulator.
But I also want to focus on quality of life, like putting in lights.
Yeah. Have any do you have a portable light yet?
No, I should build one.
Person? Oh, is that you?
Hmm?
Up at top? Oh.
Down in my hobbit hole, moving my printers.
Shoot. Where are the... Over there. There you go.
Thank you.
Would you also like some stackers? I printed.
Sure. So I've already got a kilomole of pollutant processed out of that mess. And... Ooh! I'm happy to see that. 'Cause turn you on. Let's start mixing some fuel.
Nos.
No, it's still oxygen fuel.
Huh.
But I have 14 kilomoles of volatiles.
Okay. How much am I pulling for battery now? No, we're
Let's just do a quick calculation.
4.39 kilowatts. Okay.
Oh, didn't check. I was expecting it to still hold that information for me. Probably will say it when I get there. So I'm like, oh, how many? That's a solid question. How much power am I pulling? So I have... Turn you back on. So it does look like I'm generating 3.7 kilowatts, and I am using 5.8.
Hmm.
Alright, and now I'm generating 5.8. Let's go.
Okay, it's reached 1 atmosphere in there, and it's 1,100 degrees Celsius in there. I got 6 stacks of iron ingot.
So one of the other things I'll probably end up doing is converting this into just... Como se dice? Just a power storage room. So I'll have just batteries and my sleeper, and move the gas fuel generator into another room, because the original intent of this room did not go as intended.
Oh yeah. Can't keep up with the gas fuel generator.
Well, no, the cooler can't keep up, but like I don't even know what's going on with the cooler, because it's not making sense on why it's struggling. But I can design better.
How's the waste pipe or whatever? Cold pipe. Did you accidentally block that little hole?
The waste pipe is a nice negative 9.4.
-9.
Mhm.
Oh. What happened to the negative 140? 40.
That's a good question. I'm going to go up to the surface and see what's going on. I may have to widen that hole. No, I mean, I'm guessing I just need to put more radiators on.
Because the shaft is real nice and cold.
Shaft is nice and cold. I mean, one of the other possibilities is I might just have to charge the pipe better.
Hmm.
Which is actually going to be what I'm going to attempt real quick.
Turbo. Ah, it's past time now.
Yep. See that.
Yeah, I'm sure you got work in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to stay up.
I just want, no. I want to do enough that when I see it next time, I'll remember what I'm doing.
Ah.
Because upon reflection, it's like, yeah, no, I probably won't have time to. Oh, speaking of forgetting things. I know how that a trace amount of nitrogen got into my fuel tank. You want to know how? Because I figured out how. Well, there's no filter. I flew down there with a jetpack that had trace amounts of nitrogen. That's also where it's pulling the oxygen from.
Okay.
It's 0.042 moles, so it's nothing. I'm pretty sure it will get eaten up in the codes eating up minuscule amounts.
Okay.
But yeah, that's good. Yep, it's still processing all the volatiles.
Ah.
Here's the place I can fill a single pipe from.
Jetpack filler has enough gas in it that it fills up my jetpack now. Canister. Let's see what this room temperature is now. 96. Okay. So I think that means that it dropped 60 degrees Celsius.
Alright, so pumped out all the yucky stuff.
Oh, wait. No, that's so. This. No, that's gold. Lead. Now, why in the world is the lead temperature so low? Hmm.
Oh, so it is from that one actually. Drain, copper, and iron.
I'm running low on the centrifuge waste gas or exhaust, and the furnaces aren't even like on the minimum pressure side that the code is set to, which is
Yeah, I need to
10.
that's the other thing I need to do tomorrow or next time is to address my exhaust. Because it's getting up to, it's at like almost 50 megapascals.
Hey, I can have it.
At this point, it's like, you want it? Come get some of it.
Hmm. It's just a small insulated tank, right?
Yep.
Huh. Alright.
There we go. That will keep liquids out of that pipe, which is good.
And Mark II portable container is uh insulated, right?
I believe so, yes.
What about the pipe or the portable's connector? Is that insulated or?
I don't know, actually. All right. That improved the pressure efficiency to 75.
Is yeah that large insulated tank was like 1.5 megapascal. It's already below half that now.
Yeah, I'm at 46 megapascals. I have almost 10 kilomoles of pollutant.
Ooh. Well, I would need a pressure regulator over there to take some.
Well, it's one of the projects I'm working on is getting a pipe out of this room so we can start using this gas for stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It is at a lovely 838 Celsius.
Okay.
Which, honestly, my brain is thinking it's kind of low. I'm going to go look at the other. The other waste tank, which has been losing.
Hmm.
See what it's at.
I can.
836. Yeah.
There it is.
All right. Shutting down the system.
I put it on I put the turbo pump at the highest setting or speed, so now it's going faster.
Shut down that system. Okay. The hangar door is closed.
Okay, up to 7 megapascal, 8 megapascal, and 10.4 megapascal.
Turn on the sleeper.
Got 11.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And let's see who we can rate.
Silicon. No gold. And none of the last 4 because there's not enough. Oh, yep. I've refined all that I can. Yeah, melt.
Good night, Bill.
Good night, Bill.
Good night, Craig.
Good night, Mage. Oh, yeah. I'll save myself over here. It'll basically tell me, hey, I gotta babysit this next time. Well, I'll see you next time. Tomorrow. Probably stationers again. Though, I've really, really gotta do some more oxygen not included because I swear it's getting pretty close to when I'm gonna have to restart. I don't want to do that. Well, have a good one.